Hello everybody and welcome back to our latest severe weather coverage. We are going to be going live for this major snowstorm that has impacted many portions of Eastern America, but then we might switch to covering some thunderstorms for a bit over in Europe. Now the last of the effects of this storm are going to be moving to the east now of Kill Devil Hills. So this will be moving offshore. We do have a couple storm chasers, PA Storm Tracker and Vince Walty, both back in Kill Devil Hills. It looks like maybe 3 inches or 2 or 3 inches of accumulation. Sorry, just give me a sec, guys. I'm just trying to get the thumbnail. Just 3 seconds. Okay, I've got it. Select. Okay, so once I say what I was saying before is we do have that band of snow that is going to be moving off over the next sort of 10, 15, 20 minutes. But we are going to go over the impacts that have been felt over most of the east of the country. Let me just close vents for a second and show you. So I don't know. Sorry, I don't know why I haven't got this up. Okay, sorry about that. Snow totals. So yeah, once again, just back to the east, near Kill Devil Hills, Jacksonville, on these sort of islands. Next sort of 10-15 minutes, all impacts will be will really wind down. No, let me just go back to the MRMS. Sorry, there's another thing that's annoying me. Extreme cold watch. This one. Okay, that's better than what it was. Just samples. Yeah, the MRMS, we do have this band back up near Cedar Rapids, maybe going into Chicago with some snow. Do have this camera up near Webster City. Light snow over that at the moment. If you go back up near, we got hit yesterday. Charlotte got hit quite hard yesterday. Let's see. So once again, so this sort of region here, from Augusta, Asheville, Johnson City, Bristol, Charlotte, Columbia, Sumter, got the most amount of snow, as well as obviously the Kill Devil Hills places like that, back from Virginia Beach down into Charleston. So yeah, that snow starting to move off next sort of 10 minutes or so. And so we do have at the moment, back from Houston to Columbus to Washington down into Jacksonville, we do have these in the light blues, the cold watches, but in the darker blues, back near Atlanta, down near just south of Jacksonville, we do have extreme cold watches. If we go to the temperatures, oh yep, no, it is quite cold across the board. Them reds, I think they're 20s. Okay, so sorry, in the reds, teens, more in the blues, sort of in 10, and in these darker blues, they will be um, a couple of degrees. So, not as much accumulation as we were expecting for Cold Devil Hills, but still some impactful amounts. Now, these winter storm warnings do last for the next 5 hours. There won't be much snow coming through in the next 5 hours, so I do feel like these will be cancelled. These pink warnings. Let's see, did Atlanta get that much snow? A dusting over inland, so it looks really nice out there. A crisp 22 degrees. Very nice day. Places like Knoxville, let's see how much that got. Decent amount. So yeah, all this little bit of band here that's just clipping will be moving offshore. Next sort of, or 10 minutes really. Do you have a bit more of maybe some heavy snowfall and just east of Boston, sorry. Light to moderate snow there. Now, the snow is going to calm down for this sort of area, but the wind gusts won't. It's going to be a consistent 55 to 60 for the next couple hours over in Kill Devil Hills, Jacksonville, I believe Beaufort's there. Yeah, Beaufort, Havelock, Newburn, Ocracoke, Wanchasea, Nags Head. That's PA Storm Chasers doing. Just parked up. How many times am I gonna click? So these aren't conditions that are totally bad to drive, and they are better than what we were expecting. I think that was a truck to the left that was stuck. The semi. But yeah, it does look like, obviously, if you don't have to drive, I wouldn't drive out in it. It does look a bit slippy. But it looks, on this sort of main road here, it does look fairly good, really. Got a lot of people in Kill Devil Hills. What time is it over there? Let's get this camera, it should say the time. And that's where I am. So people in this area 6 hours behind me. It's 3:48, so 12:48. Like 9:48, so coming up to 10 o'clock now. I believe. That was not what I was wanting to do. Believe it's about 9:48 at the moment, 10 o'clock. Could be wrong, so It's obviously not at its busiest right now. Do you have that? I don't really know what that would be. So it's that heavy machinery. I generally do not know. I generally do not know what that is. But yeah, once again, these winter snow, it's not even probably snow at the moment, will be moving further east. Now, once this does start to quieten down in the next sort of 10-20 minutes, we will go on to some European storms. Not something that's particularly severe, but we can still cover it. Once again, we do have this band of moderate, potentially even heavy snow from Cedar Rapids down into Jefferson City, up into La Crosse. They will be moving eastwards into Chicago, and then even further, potentially even Detroit, but might not last that long. PA Storm Tracker still. Yeah, looks to be just parked up there. Bit windy out there potentially at the moment. Once again, the 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are going to continue to happen over in in the sort of region for the next couple hours. Do you have a blizzard warning? Where's the blizzard warning for? I thought it might have been with this storm, but nope, it's back up now in Alaska, so let me covering this. Some bit of snow moving into Halifax at the moment, also moving east. I don't think that's updating. Bit windy out there at the moment. Last of the impacts once again will be winding down over the next sort of 5 to 10 minutes. Last little dusting of snow. I would have liked to have gone live this morning, but we were doing things. Just get a drink, Saba. Just get a drink. So I just got myself a nice latte. Oh, I thought Vince would be moving north, but he's actually moving south. I'm gonna come across PA Storm Tracker soon, I would imagine. See, is he actually on the main road, or is he? I might see him. I don't know, they're trying to meet or something. I don't know. Because I know a lot of storm chasers have like what do you call it? Like walkie-talkie sort of what do you call that? Like loads of sun chasers can like communicate with each other with walkie-talkies. I don't know whether these two do. Sound. Oh, sorry, let me turn up the sound. Sorry. Just PA Storm Trackers have.
For shit. You just can't.
Wait a minute.
There's nothing that really can access that camera app
What am I reading?
and make use of the stabilization.
Me.
Should be sound coming through right now.
Is that a waving finger like I love you? Or is that
On Android properly. They just don't work well with streaming. Even the high-end, like the Samsungs and stuff, there's even with like the Larix app, it just doesn't actually access like the actual optical, like the physical image stabilization.
What the heck? What's that? Look at that thing, that's a big piece of machinery. What is that noise on his stream? Oh, it must be.
They're all super nice. I don't know what that guy's problem was. That was the guy that was screaming bloody murder at me in a parking lot, which was apparently blocking the road. And then I didn't back down, and then he just shook his head at me, and I'm like, well, sorry, man. I'm not the bad guy here, dude. Like, we're on the same team here.
What has happened? What is going on?
Having a real shitty day, apparently.
Ooh, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, apologies. Vince is one to do that. I'm very sorry. About the language that I am. Yeah, that is. It doesn't surprise me though. He's driving down to the Snowthwaite. You can pull up Vince, but we don't have to hear what he's saying necessarily. Yeah, we don't have to hear what he's saying. Yeah, we don't have to hear what he's saying. So let's go get a drink, guys. I can plug this back in. Because I don't need to hear the noise. Right then, in the next couple of minutes we will transition to European thunderstorm tracking, because you know, all major impacts will start to ramp down as this band moves to the east. Does my mic still work whenever I... I think it is. Is it working? I don't know. Let's plug it back in. No, okay. Okay, now the mic, yeah, okay. Okay, let's go to the thunderstorms in Europe. Just give me 1 second. Your screen will just go black in a second. Okay, Windy should be pulled up. And now you can probably see my cursor. Okay. I don't think that was meant to happen. Oh, it's fine on. Oh, okay, it's fine now. Okay, I don't know what it's back, but oh yeah, just the wind gusts. Once again, along places like Kill Devil Hills, 60, potentially 70 mph wind gusts. We do have this band of showery activity moving across Turkey right now. We have a single lightning strike. Oh no, sorry, 3 lightning strikes. Down in Sicily. So about this, just give me a sec. So from today we do have a severe wind warning. It was measured a little under 3 hours ago. Let me see, can you guys see this? I should be able to. Wind gusts of 28 meters a second. So ms 2 miles per hour. I just want to know the answer. Okie dokie. It won't be 12 miles an hour, but anyway, there was a severe wind gust over in this island of Greece. I don't know how to read that, so I won't be able to tell you. Oh, sorry, Meli, North Aegean in Greece. The reporter's name is Jacob, or Jacob, however you want to say it. No more reports out of the system though, for the time being. So where was it? Was it this island? I generally don't know. We don't really have any cameras over here. That's snow. Oh yeah? Oh, because it's at the top of a... Okay, fair enough. Ominous clouds over there an hour ago. Well, yeah, the main risk out of the system will be frontline damaging winds. As we can see, there is quite a fast, I don't know what you would want to call it, dividing line between sort of lighter rain, and then it's instantly going into this thin band and very precipitable sort of line in this. So this will come as a bit of a squall line, bringing fast winds. Now this up here is just a mess of stuff, as you can see. Oh no, you can't see, but yeah, it's just, you know, like this is the heaviest stuff. I can't really. It's not very organised. Just few lightning strikes might be measured in this, but this is the more severe stuff. And here we did have this camera. So it looks like it updates every 40 minutes or so we'd probably say. So yeah, a lot of lightning activity in that sort of region. We do go back to windy, that sort of region. I don't mind whenever I zoom out. Sorry. So yeah, once again, just to reiterate, the main risk will be straight line wind. So I've got a custom weather scale on my other device. I'm going to see whether I can try and copy that, because it does look a lot also, in my opinion, it does look a lot better than this, than the one that Windy gives you. I'm going to see whether I can copy it. Let me just get up the measurements. You guys will see what I mean in just a sec. Okay, sorry. Turn off that noise. So if I go to settings and then go down here to customize color scale, why does it ask me to do that? I don't know why it does that. That's kind of annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do that. Okay, you guys will just be put onto thingy stream while I do fill this out. Just making sure that you guys can definitely not see. Okie dokie, I think I got it. Okay, perfect. As if by magic. Zero is that. 0.1 is sort of like a light grey. This one is a darker grey. That value is actually 0.3. Let me change that. Right, let's see, what will this look like at the end of this? Darker grey. The next one, which is here, is 1.5. and it's light green. Like that. I feel like that might be too bright. I feel like it looks better on the map there. Okie dokie, and what's the next value? 3.1. And that is a darker green. So that one kind of has to be that, and that is a darker green. That is like quite a dark green. Okie dokie, the next one is 7. These are some random numbers. Fair enough. And this one's like right down here. Like very dark green. Not red. 11.5. And that is yellow. That's actually perfect. This one here, which is 20.5. Oh, I've done that wrong. Oh, that is annoying. That was bright yellow, and that should be. This one should be 11.5. 5. Then this one here should be 20.5, and that should be orange. Okie dokie, the next one, which is 36.5, which is red. Okay, this colour, which is 64.8. Yep. These are some random numbers. Not 54, 64. 64.8. And that is blue. Light blue. No, that's not right. No, that is light. Not light, but dark pink. Yep, light pink, so jeez. Okay. This colour right here, which should be 115, is blue. So, okay, that should be good. I do think it is an improvement to try and make this one a bit brighter. Okay, and save created colour. Brilliant. Okay, we should be ready to go. I think this looks a lot better. But I think the blue colour should only be whenever it's really extreme rain. I don't think, or really heavy rain. I feel like the blue just comes in a bit too early. I can actually change that. Thank you guys for being patient. tag. Does that look better? Not really, no. Okay, that should be better. Did have a camera right here exactly an hour ago. So I don't know what that is. So now I've just closed it for me. Honestly, the things that happen on this damn thing. I'm only joking. Why does it want? I'm so sorry about that. I still think that blue comes in way too early. $150. And that one, $150. Yeah, okay, that should look a bit better. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, that should be good. Do you have a camera directly on that, on this right now? Just got a drink, guys. Sorry about this. So I'm going to try and make it so it doesn't go into the stream. My drinking noises. Nice. Okay. Oh, sorry. I either like the animation really slow or really fast. I don't know, what's this one? It's growing at the bottom, this. As you can see. Just grows and grows. So once again, the main damage from that, this will be straight line. Winds. So if we play this through, the region that's going to be hit by the most lightning, or sorry, thunderstorms right now, are them in the yellow and red areas. If we move this through, this then goes back down into Antalya, Alania, places like that. As we move into Monday, in the morning, some more potential severe storms out there on the southwest portion of Turkey, and then widespread thunder activity across the entirety of Turkey. If you look at the Cape, which is just like, how's that? Which is just like thunderstorm fuel. Where was Cape? Where is Cape? Is it not on here? Well, I feel like I'm losing the plot. Where is it? Oh, Cape Index. Right now we do have large amounts of Cape, 1000 kilojoules to be used up. So this is basically the more cape, you have more potential that thunderstorms do have to become severe. So as you can see, the most severe activity, and why this band of heavy rain, also lightning activity, is the reason why it's growing from the bottom is because there's that much cape. So as this goes into the less cape zone, this will start to slowly ramp down, as you can see. And then as this, because there's so much cape down here, it can then attach itself to this bit. That probably didn't make sense. And I know it probably didn't, but I don't really have a better way of explaining it. We'd have an interesting looking cell over near just northeast of Otaka and over near Pine as well. I do sometimes, if you follow the channel, this was quite a bit ago, I've not really been implementing it in my weather videos anymore, I should. I had my own sort of severe thunderstorm like risk, sort of like the SBC. So if I show you the SBC, sbc.noaa.gov, and I have cap locks on. Okay. They've got their own sort of thing here where they can issue severe thunderstorm warnings and sorry, not warnings but outlooks. I made my own one of that up. I think right now this would be so here you can see down here mine actually follows the exact same key. It's just named, like, it has the same colours but it's named differently, so instead of marginal it might be small risk or something like that. I'd probably put it in that marginal risk today, so level 1 out of 5 for severe thunderstorms. High risk is just whenever there's, absolutely loads, stuff like tornado outbreaks, major events like that. And speaking about tornadoes, we did have a tornado over in France. We also have had quite a few on the coast of Turkey. I don't know when these reports are. Why is it going all highlighted? The 26th. This one right here. Okay. Tornado in Mayas, around noon, 200 to 300 homes damaged. Roofs torn off, a few of them partially destroyed, collapsed walls, forest partially destroyed, numerous trees down along A63. I take it that's this right here. Sorry. In some photos can be seen tree and branches lying in several directions, damages on garden furniture, shed roofs. Roofs and garden sheds were blown away, sometimes falling back down several dozen meters away. Power poles uprooted. Emergency accommodations have been offered to the victims. For now, the plan is for a corridor 3 kilometers long and 500 millimeters wide, but these figures could change. Tornado has been filmed with swirling debris. Link 8. Investigation still in progress. Up to date. Coming soon on the 31st of January. So there was a major tornado that happened. We don't really know the full magnitude, but as you can see, as I just read out, there was some infrastructure damage, trees uprooted, stuff like that. The 8th link, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Please don't come out with that thing. That's major stuff, that. I don't really want to turn on the sound. Okay. That might be loud. That is violent. Jeez, that is violent. That is a violent tornado. That is a, like, if we just go back to the start, that is a violent. There. It's like a bit of a sub vortice. So I can't actually, because I've got my microphone plugged in, I actually can't hear what's on this right now. Oh, you guys can't even see it. Wait, have I just been doing this all the time? Right, no, it should be fine, right? Yeah, okay, sorry, jeez. My thing froze and I was like, you guys can't see it. Yeah, you guys should be able to hear this. I don't know how loud it'll actually be, but that tree to the right there, jeez. Yeah, if you guys want to see this once again, go to the ESWD, and then click on the 8th. Well, I don't know, what are these other ones? That's the trees down. I feel like one of these is going to be a troll. I'm not even going to lie. Possible tornado, Emios. So right here is the main one, really. But you kind of know whenever it's these longer ended ones, you know, something like this, it's just some random person, you know, it might not be 100% correct, but whenever it's something with, you know, this much information, it is most likely more of a severe incident. Storm Karen. There's all the wind reports from that. Apparently a tornado, I don't know. Rain down in Cornwall as Storm Chandra hit. Okay, sorry, just checking something. Looks like lightning activities maybe started to slow down on this system. It's kind of surprising because I wouldn't expect Kate to be that high because, don't quote me on this, but normally it's quite cold in Turkey in the winter months. I think that's more January though, so it does go cold. Like that is like 28 degrees, so in degree C that is below freezing. Bit of warmth today though. Do you guys like that more or with the satellite imagery? I don't like the matte background. I don't know why it changes. Let's just go update on the band of snow in America. Your guys' screens will go black for a sec. Okie dokie. Once again, this band of snow very, very close from moving away. PA Storm Tracker. Prince Water. Definitely not as much accumulation. This system did underperform for this sort of area. Also back near Charlotte and Columbus, it did underperform. After this event, I probably won't be going live for at least a bit. I mean, we could go live for the threat of some thunderstorms down in Turkey, but really not a whole lot going to be happening. In America, once again, not really. Just them really cold temperatures. Let's get that on here. The Arctic blast. You can see there 10 degrees. Let's move through into tomorrow. More cold air. Places like Columbus, Charleston, 7 degrees. Back into Tallahassee and places like Florida, 26 degrees. And if your journey goes from places that use degree C, that is below freezing once again. 32 degrees F is 0 degrees in Celsius, and 100 degrees F is 40 degrees C. So if you are struggling to sort of understand how much these are in degrees, once again, 32 is freezing, and then 100 degrees F is 40 or like 39 degrees C. So just some rough, like you can roughly figure out like 40. I don't really know the conversion, but I bet it's a couple of degrees. Tuesday, a lot colder over the northern portions, but starting to maybe slowly, well, I was going to say warm up, but 28 is definitely not warm. Maybe by the end of this week, things might start to calm down for most of us. Sorry there, guys, if you do hear that noise, I think that is my next door neighbour playing some sort of instrument. I am sorry if you can hear that on the stream. I don't know whether you can or not. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Lightning down on the southern portion of this system is starting to grind down, but this sort of region from, sometimes you have to lean into the screen to read it, Salilhili. That's the worst pronunciation ever. I'm actually sorry. Salilhili. Back into Soak, looking like the most lightning potential right now. Southern tip, not really looking that lightning. What's the word? I was going to say thundery, but there's going to be less lightning strikes on the southern portion than the central part. But there is this cell. I don't know whether this is just a bit of a radar glitch, but it does look very strong. The sun has already set over in Turkey. Let's say, can you capture it? Back I'm in Istanbul. Light rain. Light to moderate rain, sorry, is probably better wording. Later this evening we may publish a UK weather forecast, but that we will 100% be doing that tomorrow. Because obviously we have gone live for, let me actually check. nearly an hour now, so we'll continue to go for the next sort of 20 minutes. But obviously the live stream kind of cancels out the weather forecast, but we can do a quick one at the end of this live stream. Let's just do it now. We can do a very short forecast for the UK. Maybe I can crop this into my... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna crop this so it becomes a video, right? Okay. Turn off the cameras. 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody and welcome back to the latest weather forecast for the UK. There's not really a big headline, but we will just be talking you through the weather for the next sort of 5 days. So talking about temperatures, 6, potentially 7 degrees for more southern portions. If we move through into Monday morning, colder temperatures for the Highlands and for inland and Ireland. England looking milder, about 5-6 degrees. But portions of the Isles of Scilly and Downs, we could see double figures. As we move through the day, in Monday, looking very similar, 6, 7, potentially 8 degrees for England. Once again, as you go more north in places like Scotland, it does get a bit colder, potentially 5. And over in Ireland, 7, 8 degrees as the temperature. As we go into Tuesday morning, some colder temperatures for inland in England, 3 to 2 degrees. Once again, down south, though, we are seeing some milder temperatures, 11 degrees. Ireland looking like 6, 7, 8 degrees, and the Highlands looking pretty cold. If we move this through in the day on Tuesday, cooler temperatures inland, 3, 4 degrees. Ireland 9, 10. Isles of Scilly and places like southwest England looking like 10 degrees. If we move through to Tuesday night, we can see more milder temperatures, 3, 4 degrees. As you go more north, once again to the Highlands, negative temperatures. Ireland looking about 6, 7, maybe colder in certain places, and down in places like Cornwall, 8, 9 degrees. Okay, that's the end of the temperature segment. Right then, if we talk about the wind gusts, it's not looking that active right now at the moment. Places like very northwest Scotland could see potentially 30 to 40 mile an hour winds. If we move this through into early Monday morning, we do have a potential system that's going to be impacting Southwest Ireland, bringing 40 to potentially 50 mile an hour wind gusts. If we move this through, it will be a windier end of Monday. Portions of Southwest Ireland looking like 40 degrees, inland in England looking more like 30, inland in Ireland looking like 35. In more sort of like west coastline of England and Wales, maybe reaching 40 miles per hour as a max. As we move through into Tuesday night, or through Monday night, once again windy for southwest Wales, south I was going to say India, Ireland, and also places like Douglas and West Scotland. If we move through the day into down Tuesday, windier as a midday on Tuesday, windier for most portions of northwest of the UK. Once again, though, we do have not once again, but we do have for the east coast, we do have the system that's going to be bringing 20 to 30 mile an hour wind gusts. We move through the day onto early on Wednesday at 3 o'clock in the morning. West, East Scotland potentially reaching 40 miles an hour wind. And as we go through into Wednesday, everything should start to calm down again. I was so close to restarting that so many times. Okay, let me have a sip of water. Oh, sorry, coffee, and then I'll start again. What should I do next? Rain? Oh, what is that? Okay. Oh, I'm hungry, right? Three, two, one. At the moment, we do have some heavy rain, or sorry, moderate, just south of Birmingham. If we move this through to Monday, looking quite dry for most of us, quite early in the morning. Going into Monday night, or evening, sorry, about 8 o'clock, southwest portions of the UK see some moderate rain, places just in England and Wales seeing widespread sort of showers, snow for the Highlands. If we move this through to Tuesday in the daytime, we do have this band of rain moving through. For the higher elevations, we will see some sleet and snow. If we move this through to Tuesday, once again sleet and snow. We do have this area of rain, widespread rain outbreaks for the entirety of the UK. And if we move this through to the day on Wednesday, the rain does move to the north of Scotland, looking like a mostly dry day for most of us on Wednesday. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this weather forecast. If you guys do want more like this, make sure to consider hitting that subscribe button. But yeah, bye bye, see you next time. Okay, little 4-minute, 5-minute weather forecast. Okay, let's go back to the lightning risk, or the thunderstorm risk, should I say. I don't know what that music is next door. Sounds like spiritual music. I'm not judging, but I don't know what's going on next door. But yeah, now live streaming on this channel has just sort of become a new thing. We have been trying to sort it out for a bit. If you've got this far on the stream, thank you so much. But we will start to do more like 3-hour streams, 4-hour streams. For mostly what I'm going to be streaming for is severe weather events in America. So the ones that I would probably find easiest covering is tornado outbreaks in America. I could be live to 3 hours, 4 hours, live covering them. But yeah, we'll also be doing forecasts on this channel. If you guys do want to join the channel, well, you're not going to join the channel, but yeah, just subscribe if you want to. Live streaming will be something that we're going to be doing more regularly, or live streaming is something that we are going to be doing. We're going to see how it pans out over the next couple of months, see how it does over the severe weather season, see whether people are interested, maybe see feedback to see what people would want to see differently. But yeah, we will be tracking severe weather season in America, severe weather events, so like snowstorms, like we've tracked mostly yesterday, but we did do a short portion of this stream for that event. We are also going to be so like guys, tracking something doing severe weather for the UK. I would have gone live for that tornado that happened over in France the other day and Storm Christian, but we weren't 100% ready with the stream setup and stuff. It's been a fun weekend. I hope you guys have enjoyed the live streams. We'll be live for the next sort of 10 to 20 minutes. I made it sound like we were gonna round it off there. That was not my intention. But yeah, this is a new thing that we've started to do on the channel. If you guys would like stuff like this, make sure to subscribe, like, for more updates. I'm gonna have to change the thumbnail because the large majority of the stream has been tracking thunderstorms over in Europe, and the current one is the snow in the snowstorm in America. So we are gonna have to change that. Sorry, let's pick that up. Oh, I was just getting my drink. So I try not to make that in the microphone. I've been on all this time. Oh, that was my name. Sorry about that. But yeah, we will see in this sort of band. We are starting to see more pockets of heavier rain, and these pockets are producing more lightning. As you can see, you've got one here producing more lightning, one here which is significantly heavy, producing more lightning. So it's going to be, if you're going to be in the path of this, it's going to be moving northeast. You know, it might feel like rain, and then you'll suddenly get a downburst with an influx of lightning, and then it might calm down for a bit again. We do have a couple cells that look like they are forming. These are nothing to sort of that are potentially going to be supercells, but they are going to be thunderstorms. Oh, sorry. Oh, I gotta download it. I thought my radar had a web version. Yes, they ain't. This is the lightning map at the moment. So it says in this particular region that we are viewing right now, there's 51 strikes per minute. That's a good bit of software. Technology side. The only problem with these sorts of websites is the advertisement. Got a Timo advert. Not Timo, Temu advert. A lot of lightning out there. Looks to be just south of Aden. That does not match up. That definitely doesn't match up. I don't know what to believe. We do have that one little thunderstorm over near Sicily as well. we do just quickly go back to Radar Amiga, your screens will go black for a sec. Okay, we can see that snow is almost fully moved off the east coast. So anything that's there now, back over Nag's Head, that will be all the accumulations that you'll be getting. Invincibility over in Colombia, that will be all the snow that you'll be seeing for however long. We do have that band of snow from Cedar Rapids down into St. Louis. We see some snow down in Memphis, sort of like a little flowy thing this morning. Obviously I didn't go live, so I've got no footage to show you of that. Did pick up a bit. But yeah, this is Radar Amiga. This is the software that I'll be using for most American weather coverages, severe weather outbreaks, stuff like that. And severe weather outbreak are the things that, once again, I will be going live most of the time with. They do have like lightning ports I like. But yeah, man, I'm excited for this year's severe weather season. It's probably because last year I literally got nothing. Like, literally nothing. I got a thunderstorm. But yeah, it's bad out here, trust me, there's literally nothing. We get rain, and that's it. That's all that we get out here. Yeah, last year's season was, yeah, pretty bad. A couple of years ago it was quite bad over here, but, yeah. Switch it back to windy. I just like to, or I think what I like to cover most is obviously the tornado outbreaks. Just so much going on. Like something like a winter storm. I understand people at max velocity, and they're sort of like, oh, I don't really want to go live because it does sort of get dragged out a bit. Because right now the only real thing that I showed you on the winter coverage was literally just Radar Amiga. That was all I showed you. Obviously, Radar Amiga is a good app, but it is quite hard to keep on talking about it for longer periods of time. But severe weather outbreaks, so much going on that yeah, we won't have a shortage of things to talk about. We actually won't have time to talk about all the things that will be going on. We are still waiting for the first enhanced risk of the year. We had a slight risk not long ago. I think it was the 20th. There used to be a way. I actually don't know where it is now. Cat's locks on once again. Bit of a fire risk, even though it's absolutely freezing out there. So you can actually see that snow moving east. didn't think it was showers, but there was actually a really well, it's not really impactful, but loads of people saw the aurora on the 19th. Over in the UK, we saw. If you go check out the video, we saw lots of stuff. Well, sorry, we didn't see lots of stuff. We didn't see the Northern Lights. A year back, not this year's one, but last year around May time, was the best one that we've ever got. But some of my voice. But yeah, that was the best one that we've seen ever over here. But yeah, that was a don't think what the right word is. A crazy storm. It wasn't. A lot of people saw the Northern Lights, is what I was trying to say. People into Oklahoma, which is right there, saw the aurora was so I don't know. I keep on starting. A lot of people saw it. Basically, it was very strong. We had a lot of cloud cover though, so it was any sort of breaks in the cloud. But by the time that the clouds did break, the main the main risk was actually well, it wasn't here. There's an app called UK. Oh, I'm just gonna have to check. Sorry, just give me a sec. There's one called Glendale. Aurora Watch UK, and the value of NT, which is the disturbance level, went past 1,000. Once again, if you go to either the short or the video on that event, you can see the graph that was on there. I doubt that we've got any. Yeah, just that one severe wind report. I did just want to go back to as well, if you weren't here with us about 20 minutes ago, we did have a tornado in France. It was actually quite a I don't remember if this is the right word, but quite a crazy photo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because it was 7 links in. Right here. Once again, I don't know how loud this is, but from the Meteor Express, just a crazy video, really, of the tornado. Right at the start, you can see that violent, almost subvort that's tearing up the buildings. Well, not tearing up the buildings, but taking off roofs. Show that start one more time. And loads of wind reports from Storm Christian. I will actually send you to a link of a channel. If you guys search up generational weather into YouTube, they have like 400 subscribers, but they did a video on Storm Christian, looking at the damages and the not the photography, but the videos that have been sent in. And they've also just recently made a video on that event. So whenever American storm chasers, they sort of make after analysis of events, generational weather is it's really, you think 400 subscribers or however many they have, it's not a lot, but they really do some high quality videos. They really do some high quality videos. Let me actually just search them up. Generational weather. They actually have 179 video, 179 subscribers. They have a short. They have some really good they have some really good what was that, sorry? They have some really good videos, very professional. They actually show on that video the velocity couplet, which is something that you very rarely see over here in Europe. Yeah, it was really good video there. If you guys do want to go check that out, it's not like my friend. It is literally just my recommendation. It is an amazing channel. Sorry, that Okay, sorry. I need to. I swear it's on silent mode. Should be making them sort of noises. There we go. Got it. So I was just messaging someone. Don't know whether this is just radar problems. Oh no, there is some heavy rain right now. Let's take some cameras. It's kind of annoying that these aren't live cameras. They're just picture cameras. Back down near Kos. There's no cameras across Turkey. They're all over Greece. There's none over here. None over in Turkey or Turkey, yeah. Light to moderate, moderate rain. It's kind of hard with this. With this colour scheme to say. Central little cell moving. Northeast. Now the good thing with flat no, so I'm just reading that. The best thing with I'm trying to like live stream, trying to message someone. I'm just reading out things that I'm speaking to the other person. But I do think French severe coverage is probably one of the best because they do have per station radar. So they do have. So if I wanted to cover, say the UK, I would have to use something like this. Whereas if I was going to do France, they have per station radar, which is like this. So they have velocity, they have high res. So yeah, it's just a lot better than that of Windies. It's just a lot better. So then while I will put up Vince Party stream. So let me just download my radar to properly show you. Did you guys hear that? What the hell? Why can't I download it? Download my radar. Why does it take me on the App Store? I'm literally on Microsoft. Install on Windows. Oh, I got it. Microsoft Store. My radar. Are you guys just on? Yeah, okay, yeah, I was a 7 minutes quality stream. You can see some difficult driving conditions. That's really weird stuff that he's just driven on. Bit of a pile up there. Okay, it's me downloading it. Oops, that went wrong, didn't it? What is going on? I'm so sorry about this. So there, guys, your screen will just go back for a sec. Where is my radar? So it's just so much harder than I anticipated. Okay, the next time that I go live, I will show you that. So this installed, open. You must. Okay. But yeah, as we can see out there, we do have some lightning over Turkey right now. It should. Let's have a drink, sorry. Wow, this weather stream is really turned on its head, hasn't it? My radar. Still not there. Should it not work? Let's go to a check on Vince Walty's screen. Why is it not? There we go. Just like these snow patches that are out there at the moment. Okay then, guys, but it's been a good stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We have been live for the last hour and 31. But yeah, I hope you guys have liked the stream. I've never said that right. The stream. We will be doing more like this, obviously, hopefully, and more severe events. But not hopefully, but the next time I will see you on a live stream will be on a more severe event than that is of this. Did that make sense? I don't know. Like a severe weather outbreak or severe thunderstorms in France. We did see that tornado in France once again. If you want to go see Generational Weather, I'll check them out. Vince Welty and PA Weather Chaser, Weather Tracker, sorry. Go check out their YouTube channels as they have been on this stream. But yeah, if we the next time I'll probably catch you guys is tomorrow, where we will have a weather forecast out. If you guys did like this, make sure subscribe. Once again, this is like the second live stream that we've done. It would be muchly appreciated if you subscribe. My lingual has not been that good tonight. I've been mixing some of my words. But yeah, if you did like the script, not the scream, the stream, make sure to consider subscribing, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye. See you guys.